Okay, so I'm gonna skip the intro on this one because I just want to be real with you guys for a second. I actually saw a video from this other creator called Pwned. He's a great creator, he makes videos very similar to mine. We do the same type of content style, we cover news. And I saw him cover something and it actually kind of made me feel kind of sick. I've been covering this topic myself actually, but now that I've watched a video that actually went more in depth about it, it kind of just doesn't sit right with me at all. Now this is a topic I don't feel like is being covered at all, so I'm gonna use whatever platform I have to make sure more people actually hear about this. So there's two things I need to talk about and they're both really serious. The first one is about the scoped ID update, which if you know, I covered it a few days ago. But if you don't know what it is, I'll just cover it really quickly. So about a week ago, Roblox announced it starting in October of 2026. New players won't have one global ID across the entire platform anymore. Instead, they'll get a different ID for every single game they join. And on the surface, Roblox is framing this as like a privacy thing. And this is a pretty massive problem. That global ID system is now the backbone of how developers keep bad people off their games. Right now, if someone's a predator, an exploiter, or anyone causing harm on the platform, developers can just ban them, share their ID with other developers, and keep them off multiple games at once. There are third-party moderation tools built entirely around this, systems that track bad actors like all across Roblox. When this update actually rolls out, it's going to break all of that. A predator can be banned from one game and just pop up in the next one with a completely fresh new ID because his thing is practically just completely encrypted. The cross-game ban system that I was just talking about as we know it is pretty much not going to work anymore. And I think the worst part about all of this is that Roblox has barely explained why they're even doing this in the first place. They made a vague mention about it in their dev forum about how they're offering more solutions, but they haven't said what the solutions actually are. They haven't shown us anything that replaces what the current system does. Now I know October of this year does feel quite far away, but in reality it's really not. If Roblox doesn't come out with a real answer before October, this is going to let a lot of bad actors through the cracks who should not be slipping through. In the second part of this video, I actually wanted to cover something that I think is a lot worse than the first part, and like I really mean that. Now I talk about a lot of bad Roblox decisions on this channel, like updates, policies, drama, controversy, whatever's like going on at the time, but it's not this. It's not as bad as what this is. This is genuinely the worst thing I've probably seen this company do, if not like one of them at least. Roblox is actively trying to silence abuse survivors. There's an article from a Business Insider that actually breaks down what is happening. Hundreds of families, like the families of kids who were groomed and abused by predators on this platform, are trying to take Roblox to court, and Roblox's response has been to force every single one of those cases into private arbitration. That word is so hard to say. Anyways, pretty much what this means is instead of a public courtroom with a jury and with public record, these cases get decided behind closed doors by an arbitrator that Roblox effectively gets to choose. There's no transparency, there's no accountability, and everything just stays completely buried. And here's the part that genuinely made me kind of like lose my shit. Roblox actually called forced arbitration consumer friendly in their own court filings while fighting to stop abuse victims from testifying in court. They said that. You know, that's insane. For context, other platforms that have problems like this, like Facebook and Snap, both of those companies choose to not enforce their arbitration clauses in abuse cases. Roblox is appealing every single ruling that tries to let these families into a real courtroom. These are kids. These are literal kids. These are literal families. And Roblox is doing everything in their legal power to make sure their stories never become public. And that is absolutely ridiculous. And look, I hate to say this, but like these predators aren't stupid. They understand what's going on. They're not all dumb. A lot of them are extremely dumb, but they're not all dumb. As much as I really do truly hate to say it, the methods they use to target like younger people, minors, kids, always evolve constantly. They are never stopping. They always find a new thing or a new method because they're weird creeps. They're horrible people, the scum of the earth. Stuff like in-game signs to pass messages, directing kids off platform, finding gaps in whatever safety system is in place. The more Roblox tries to sweep us under the rug, the more those gaps get exploited. It's ridiculous. Like I said, I saw Pwned's video on this. I saw Schlep covering it on Twitter. He was going absolutely crazy. There might be some others too, but I'm not entirely sure. Not a lot of people are really going in depth and talking about this, and they really should. If you're a content creator, no matter what your size, if you think you can talk about this, if you can feel comfortable enough to talk about this, please do, because it's extremely important and more people need to know about this. And if you got something out of this video, or it's helped you, or it's really made you realize what's actually going on in the world of Roblox right now with this whole situation, please share it. Send it to someone so that they know what's going on. This is a situation that everyone needs to hear, everyone needs to see. I don't care if this gets 10 views, I don't care if this gets 40 million views, bro. Like, this does not matter. People just need to hear about this. Just tell people, spread it by word of mouth, tell them, just everyone needs to know, bro. The more people that are hearing about this, the more pressure we put on Roblox to fix this, and I think that is extremely important in this current situation. That's literally all I've got for this video. Like I've said like 40 times already, please share this or tell someone, or just word of mouth, spread this video, no matter what, just get it out to other people, dude. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.